Yeah, I'll just, if you don't mind, I'll just watch your screen in Discord.
Oh, my chat has been like froze. Okay, yeah. Is the screen sharing? No, it's not. I'm gonna
Nice.
pause and update these names. TAW. I need to copy paste the French name, French team, because I can't write that out.
Just call him like broke, or yeah.
I don't even know how to type these symbols.
Oh yeah, like a little lines
Yeah.
above some letters.
Yes. I don't know. I don't know how you do that.
So make sure to catch the lames. Yeah, we need to. You need to look for the lames.
Yes. I'm gonna start keeping an eye out on that. So the civs, I guess I didn't even put the draft of the maps. Well, we'll just have the
Oh, it's
maps be a
Kumans.
surprise. Yeah, Kumans for Eloito of the French team.
And the trusty Lithuanians.
Yeah, the Lithuanians have done so well on this freaking map. They win almost every time. We're gonna have to look at the stats.
Yep.
I
Yeah, that's
don't.
what I played. Was Lith.
I feel like they're probably like 8. No, maybe 8-1, something in that ballpark. We'll have to see.
Yeah,
don't.
the relics are so close.
So doesn't look like lames are happening. But we have the Incas from Double Roco. We have the Kumans from Eluito. And we have the Dravidians from Champs Dugros. And for TAW, we have the Gothfather. Once again, he's back. He was here last tournament. Playing the Saracens. Freaking Phil. In Pocket, Lithuanians. And Slevin, he's back too. I remember all these players playing the Koreans.
I feel like we haven't seen a lot of Saracens. Have they been getting banned?
No, they've been used not on this map much so, but we've seen a lot of Koreans too. Koreans and Lithuanians have just done incredible on this map. The guard towers are so annoying.
Yep.
You can't really push past them.
When with their new eco bonus, I think we'll just generally see them a lot more. I think Koreans and Vietnamese like have shuffled their way up to pretty high on the flank tier list, and I think like with the Britons nerf a few patches ago, they're not like as giga dominant as they were.
Yeah,
So
they're still annoying as hell, Britons. I think they are the
yeah.
#1 ban. Mongols are up there. I assume Mongols were probably banned in this set. You can take a look after this game. I'm
Oh, we don't have the
curious.
draft.
We do. I forgot to
Oh.
update it. It's actually. Oh no, it's an admin chat. Never mind.
Yeah, so I'm curious to see. I know Phil was talking about how they don't really know the. I don't know if he was speaking for his team or just himself, but he doesn't do like the 19 pop archers, the fast archer build with no mill, which is kind of like taking over the meta.
Yeah, it really is. Or it really has.
Purple getting loom.
Because pretty much,
He's not.
if you build that mill, you have to accept that fletching is going to be late. And they could be aggressive and have it sooner.
Yeah, well, I think there's just no reason to have.
Ooh.
There's just no reason to have food at that point. Like your whole economy is just on wood and gold.
Yeah, I think
You're
that's why
using the
it's
mining
skipped.
camp
Like
as the
you
second
always have
building.
enough cheap. Like
Yeah,
I don't know.
because you shuffle everything to wood basically after you click up, so you don't like the There's no point in having villagers on the berries when the villagers on the sheep would be more efficient.
Phil pointed out that not only was a Vil lost there, right there. Oh no, that's a plant.
Yeah.
But there was a Vil also lost for freaking Phil.
Oh jeez.
The 2 Vils go down for the TAW team. It's 53 to 54 and some idle. We'll see when everybody's up. About a 2 Vil difference, I assume.
What is do you know the elos for these other guys? I mean, I know roughly where everybody on the tall team is, but like what is their team even? Are they like balanced? Or are they like SSE?
The TAW team, I think.
I don't know. I know like Phil's like 16, 1700. Godfather's like 1500, 1600. I can't remember Slevin, but I'd imagine he fits in there pretty
Well,
well.
Phil was saying I think this is a 10 or 11 point team right now. They don't have their high player in this match.
Oh, okay.
So it's probably like B BC or something like that. Hey, BBC. I don't know. Something like that. I'd have to look.
Bombard Cannon.
Yeah, they're
I
the
don't
bombard
recognize any of their
cannons.
names. Like I've never played against any of those people.
The TAWs is
No. I mean I've played freaking Phil in like a
I was
1v1
close. It's a
before, but I've
BCC.
the French guys.
They're a BCC. I haven't played them. I
I mean
know.
I've never even like seen them on the ladder. You
Oh,
know,
I see what you're saying. You've only seen them in last tournament.
were they in the last tournament?
Yes, Ta was in the last tournament.
No. I'm talking about the French team, Spencer.
Oh
I
my
know tall people.
gosh. Okay. Yeah, the French team completely new to me. I'm glad they're here. I love all these new teams piling in. I know nothing about them. I just know that they're Kumans and they're Kuman Boomin. So this is going to be a holding game of a 1v2 on one of the sides. We'll see if they get away with it or not.
Dang, he doesn't put that town center on wood. That's crazy. I would definitely
On
put it on wood.
gold.
Because you don't need the gold for a while.
No, you don't.
Your gold and your wood can get hit. That's crazy.
It is early for me,
Yes.
Sammy. Thank you. I'm out of it, man. If I say anything wrong, it's just because it's early. I never make mistakes. No.
So like what I would do here is I would tell red and purple to just basically instantly tower their wood lines, considering that the pocket's gonna have scouts and I'm not. Like, cause you need the wood, right? It's the most important resource. Like your golds are pretty close to your TC, so you can kind of defend those with army and just running the vills back and forth. But like
Yeah.
you need to like instantly tower your wood if your pocket's too TC booming.
I don't like that it's forward. Archers can sit here, but I mean they'll probably just walk around. I would actually like the walls. Maybe. Oh, he's trying to protect the berries. I get it. But if you can get to here, your gold's also exposed. They loop around. Yeah, I think the wood is probably the most important.
Yeah, and I think you make like a mix of skirms and archers because both those civs get bonuses. Like Incas, their skirms are a little cheaper now
Right.
because it's a food unit. Excuse me. And then the Dravidian skirms shoot faster. And anybody that's played scouts recently knows that the melee pathing is just absolutely horrible. Like it's the scouts might as well not even be there. So
Yeah,
I think they could get away with including some
I think that's why
skirms.
people can't click too much. I'm not gonna lie, I rewatched my set and it was driving me nuts how much Shiva was like clicking his cav. It's like, dude, the pathing's already bad enough. Like there's just so much like stuttering, like I don't know.
Yeah, well,
I
when you
think
do the little like dance in front of the archer players, I mean, I usually
the
just do
dance
split
is
formation and then
fine.
line
The
back and
dance
forth.
is
But
fine, but over microing with melee, I think just makes the melee so bad. Like they need
yeah,
to just be hitting crap. Like
yeah, I
or
just do spread formation and then aggressive stance, either patrol or attack move.
right.
So yeah, so we got some flank fights here.
Ooh, Dev's pointing out he doesn't like red retreating. Oh, but he caught the side of the army. But I get what you're saying. That wood line needs a tower yesterday. Right now, needs a tower.
Yep.
Not a terrible... Oh, yeah, this is bad. The initial jump was okay. This isn't terrible
Like,
for
look at them, man. They
2v1,
just,
but...
ugh, they pass
Youch.
so
Out of
stupidly.
position for sure.
Yeah, but like honestly, if Red just clicks back to his town center, he would have gotten away with like how many red bodies are even right there?
Yeah,
Like
like
I'm
he didn't
telling
have
you,
to take all
scouts
those
just
hits.
suck.
He didn't have to take all those hits, you're right. And now... Oh, I think the tower's too late.
Yeah, I mean it'll go up, but it's gonna be a bloodbath. Oh, never
He
mind.
does
They
have
go
the
for the army.
archers to defend, but
They'll probably lose like 2 or 3 vills here,
then they can also camp
depending
under
on
it.
Blue's micro. Oh, Blue's not targeting the weak one. I think he only lost 1 there.
And Champ Stu grows fighting Gothfather. Gothfather getting the better end on the left. Freaking
But do you see what I
Phil's.
mean? Like if that's pre-towered, they just instantly go away, and then they have to go fight somewhere else, and like they can't really hit that gold with how close the town center is.
Right. This is trouble. I mean, you have a Kuman booming. You want to just minimalize the losses, and the Kuman will come around the 20-minute mark. So 3.5 more minutes of survival mode. How many vills have been lost? Only 2. This isn't actually that bad. Now
Yeah.
the idle time isn't bad either. Actually, I kind of like this.
Yeah,
The
it's
army's wiped. That's not the best, but it's not terrible for a 2v1. You're not dead. And Teal, I think, assuming this is walled, I guess he's Saracens, and he'll like, yeah, okay, it's Saracens.
I like how Tall's utilizing the Goth bonus, like on the right, and they're killing the Rangers, or not Goth, excuse me, Saracens. I read Gothfather's name because he's the Saracen one, so I said Goth. But yeah, they're utilizing the Saracen bonus. They're killing the buildings, and even the guy on the right's remembering, or the left. Whew. Maybe I need to wake up.
Yeah, I think you're tired too.
I always confuse my rights and lefts.
The skirms are kind of neutralizing anything on the left. The Kuman is up. 2 minutes. I'm sure the stables will be coming down. The upgrades will be coming in. And he's putting them on the right. He wants to help his buddy, Double Roko. And now we see the Vil losses coming in. So it was only 2. Gonna be 5. Tower's getting shots. I mean, they definitely probably
can just
feel like
kill it.
they're on a timer. They know the Kuman is just doing Kuman things.
This is gonna be 5 more vills though. He's gonna lose that whole wood line.
That
He needed
hurts.
to wall it in.
At the
They
same
couldn't just
time,
sit on
though,
it.
they are up on Vils because the Kuman. So yes, red will be down. Yellow. Ooh, the scouts are coming in though.
I wonder how Tall feels at this point in the game.
Okay, the scouts
Well,
are
he doesn't know it's
in.
there.
Yeah, he's just trying to make something happen.
That was very lucky for the yellow team.
Yeah, there's never a TC right there usually.
Because if you think about it, if that's a player like, I mean, I'm not trying to compare freaking Phil to Mango, but like, let's just say that was like Mango or someone, and they see the town center, they could kill those vills. Then the stables don't go up, and then it's like kind of a different game, you know? I mean, he's obviously gonna make the stable somewhere else, but it's just like those seconds added up is what
Now these knights are gonna flood. We see 5 in queue. Keeping
what
them.
matters. Great.
I love that. Killed the one, plugged the hole. Spears are in. Not a lot of damage to be done to the Kuman here. And he's Kuman for them. Kuman for you.
Green's up though, and I think Green with the if he knows to get the 2 relics really quickly, I think his knights will be enough to hold.
Nice quick falls. I want to know what Ito's Elo is. I should have looked. Or what tier is he? It seems like a good player.
I think he's B tier.
Okay.
You think he's good because he made 2 houses and a
No,
palisade?
just his reactions. I don't know, his layout. It seems decent. And like what he did here, how he fought that one and then he plugged it right after. Just kind of some clean play with damage control.
For sure. I like how freaking Phil's keeping his scouts busy. Killing flank villagers.
That's a lot of archers. Yeah, freaking Phil making he's being annoying with these scouts for sure. They've gotten 9 kills. He's gotten 8 eco kills.
Mm-hmm.
And now, oh, the Kuman in on the right. It is Korean guard towers.
Yeah, I actually don't really. I don't know. Recently I felt like the Kuman boom isn't as strong as it used to be, or maybe everybody's macro is just getting cleaner. But Like Phil's really not that far behind. I mean, he's 20 Vils behind, but Kumans just seem to stall out so badly. Like they almost need, because your flank player is so far behind typically that they kind of have to do it all themselves, and they usually can't.
Yeah, I think because this army's here, the knight numbers, it's not enough of an advantage. Kumans are amazing when the flank also is strong. Arena, they're really good. Hideout, they're really good. But when you have
Like we
to,
saw it with your set, like with Bean, right, doing the Kuma boom. Like
yeah,
I don't know. I felt like Shiva was always like 20 Vils behind, yeah, but I don't know. The Burgundian Eco really covered for him.
yeah, I think the Burgundian Cav were huge, and being admitted, he was distracted a lot by what was happening on floor and like saying things and communicating that he kind of didn't focus fully on the boom, and it felt like it wasn't as strong as a normal Kuman boom.
Yep.
Like I get what you're saying, it's weaker, but that game it felt weaker. I don't know, and he admits it. I play Kumans a lot. It didn't seem like their big power hit that they usually get.
Because if you look at the like overall populations in this game, it's like 210 to 210. It's crazy. So yeah, yellow has an extra 20 villagers, but both his flanks have like, at least red has gotten hit pretty hard, and he can't really make
Ooh,
units.
oh gosh,
That's
that's
crazy.
he could have even got a surround. He had the opening for it. That's still big losses, the archers. But how many relics? Keep an eye on the fight.
Yeah, green needs to get relics.
No
0.
relics yet. Okay.
Yeah, that was the first thing I did in our donut game. Was I put the monastery down and got the 2 relics like instantly. Because I mean, your knights just get so much stronger.
Oh, you just damn it. We had barely worked on that strategy. That was something we were supposed to do. We were supposed to all have 2 relics.
Yeah.
They're free. Whoops.
I mean, I agree, freaking Phil. Like, yeah, he has a lot more food collected, I'm sure, and wood, but like, I mean, what's like he can't really turn it. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what I'm saying. I just recently the Kumans have just not felt as strong as they used to.
I am curious. Let's since it's a recording, let's just look.
He's gonna have like 2,000 more food and like 2,000 more wood or
Let's put it
something.
up for the viewers.
But if you look at the military count, I mean, he has 8 more knights than Phil has, and knights path absolutely horribly at the moment. So like the 8 knights are just gonna stutter and bump into each other whenever they try to take a fight, and it's not gonna mean anything.
Yeah, the food is insane though. It is like almost 4K more. It's 3K more wood. It's 1600 more gold. They're pretty nuts. I see. Oh no. Tribute was
What?
sent. I don't
They
know.
got taxed.
I don't know how much they sent or what, but that's without coinage.
Read the rules.
They sent. That was very costly, whatever was sent to Double Roko. Read the rules, guys. That's a shitload of res loss. I'm just telling you now. I'm actually curious to what was sent. Actually, I think capture rate shows. Let's see. Go back to CA. We'll get
You're
live
still in
again.
the game.
Yeah.
Damn. So like he sent,
Wait.
or
Oh,
it doesn't
is this?
doesn't show the penalty.
I thought it shows what res you actually sent.
I think it would show it on the side if you were to go back in the log.
Okay, so we don't know. We just know there was some heavy taxing in the house. Oh gosh, please look at
If
the
you know
left
how to
side.
like page up on the side, I think it'll show it in capture age.
Yeah, I'm gonna
No, no, no,
rewind
no, no.
slightly. What's up?
Well, we don't know how far back it was, right?
No, I'm just backing up. I realized
Oh, you just want
there's
to
a
see the
castle
fight.
drop. We can rewind. We're not live. But
Oh, okay.
let's get back to the game. There's no way to see it, right? We don't know. without the log. It's fine. There was some heavy taxing, whatever the hell it was.
Yeah. I can only imagine the conversation. Yellow was probably like, "Here, man, I'll send you 1,000 food," and Red's like, "You didn't send me anything." He's like, "You sent me 100 food."
And we see a castle from the Godfather. Oh man,
I love it.
this can't be stopped too. It's too many archers. If you shoot the vills, you lose the archers. You
Yep.
shoot the archers, the castle goes up. But there is a Maganel.
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh god.
Man, that could have
that
been
was good
huge.
micro.
Actually,
oh god, he's playing with fire.
because the Maganel, I didn't know the Maganel was there. This looked. Oh, it's close. It's close. I don't think it's going up.
I think I'll have to send another round of vills.
Wow. So Champs do grow, denying the castle. Looks like the push on the right is also continuing on the map. Let's see.
Ooh, that was a huge shot. Yeah.
Yep. Big Mangonel shot. And man, this actually looks tough for TAW right now. The Kumans are doing Kuman things. 32 knights to 21. 98 vills to 73, and way more vills working for way more longer. The castle's getting walled out. We see more vills coming forward, but I think with that Maganel, it'll be very hard to get this up. If he does get it up, though, it's huge. There's no way. Look at all these freaking Maganels.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. I think that castle was a bit ambitious. I think you probably could have
And
just made it in that gap.
Eloito is up to Imp. Man, this was sick Kuman play here. The Imp
Yeah, he has
timing,
played it very
the
well.
numbers. This feels more like a Kuman Giga Punch.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
No offense to Bean, he even admits it. Like, his did not have the Giga Punch. Which is fine. We all screw up.
I don't mind Phil's position though. I mean, Yellow has a long time until he gets Cavalier. Cavalier is a stupid
Needs
long upgrade.
these to survive.
Yeah. So he's gonna have to keep running.
Yeah, just run. Do not like lose them under TCs. And now we see the hole. Oh, right there. Champs Dugros getting damage. So this is just a mega rotation to the other side from Elito. He's pulling the armies with him. Blue's gonna have a chance now to do damage to freaking Phil. Oh wait, no, blue. What am I saying? Red's gonna have a chance to do damage to blue. And Kumans are faster. Yes.
Kuman shouldn't be any faster than you in Castle Age because you both have. If you get husbandry,
husbandry just.
They're both at 10%.
Okay.
And Imp he'll be faster because he gets
just
another
right
5.
now. Coinage is in. I was gonna say we'll never see coinage come in because it's so quick. We saw it. So I think he realized the tax earlier hit him pretty hard, and then he got coinage.
That's hilarious. He's running to the complete opposite.
Wow.
Like, through the enemy team.
What a crazy rotation. And now we're gonna see 2v2 on this side.
This is gonna be hard. Does Phil have his relics yet?
And more knights coming from here, man. Eloito is playing this so good. Does who what? What did you ask?
Does Phil have his relics?
Oh, that's a good question. Actually don't think he does, because there's his. Oh no, that's not him. He has
does.
2.
Nice. Yeah, well, he's got at least the ones in his base.
Yep.
Yeah, I was going to take my flanks as well.
You have to wait for these upgrades. I would have waited. Oh man.
Yeah, I like to fight. I like to fight now. Makes a lot of sense. The armors.
I would have waited though.
Yeah, nice.
Damn. That is a throw. That is a giga throw. If he just waited slightly longer, Cavalier and armor were in.
Giga Chad play there by Phil.
Yeah, what do you think about the Kuman engaging there though? Like right before upgrades. And now Paladins come in and you have
People make mistakes.
28 knights. You have less knights now, but you are pushing on the right.
People make mistakes.
Hey, deal.
Yeah, blue needs like all sorts of powers all over the place to
Just keep
hide in and
dropping
shit.
them. We all miss time fights too. We're like, all right, go, and then like the upgrades still aren't in. And you're like, uh-oh, I went a little too early.
Phil's
Whoops.
not Castle Age or Imp, excuse me. So they called the GG.
GG is called though, so it did not
That was
matter.
that was very premature, I think.
I think blue was dead. I
But
think.
they're base racing though. Look at the score.
Yeah, you know, Godfather could have been Imp. I bet he was Imp on his way up, and he just canceled it because you don't have that kind of res and not actually go Imp
Yeah, him and Blue were Imp.
on their
Green
way up.
wasn't. Yeah.
I think it is a little bit early of a GG. Thank you for the follow, Uber Jumbo.
It's gonna be hard to stop the Kuman Knights, but Kumans don't really have a good answer to like fully upgraded Lithuanian stuff in the late game, right? They need to kill with their power spikes from the early eco.
Yeah, they don't. The issue is the Lith isn't up. Paladin's in. I think this was gonna get worse and worse. These armies could come here if they really want. Like I said though, or like you said, I don't think it was time to call it yet. You're not actually dead. You're behind, but you're not dead.
Yeah, well, Teal's about to get this castle up too. Like once the castle's up, Purple loses quarter of his base. Purple's like gonna die, and then you would be in the pocket eco. But yeah, then I guess they're in his pockets eco as well. It would be like a base race.
Right. I'm gonna put the map draft in. I don't know what they actually picked. Oh wait, MVPs and all that stuff. Let's do that first.
Do like a 3-minute poll, because the 1 minute's like very fast.
Yes, and the 5's a bit long, so we've kind of come to 3 is the magic number. Camps Dugros, Double Rocco, Eloito. Okay, he was 90% up.
Nice. So yeah,
Okay.
what was Tall's home map?
Oh yes, that's what I was gonna check. Oh yeah, I need to get the stats real quick. So Eco KD, 26 and 8. I don't know, 12 and 8. I think that castle getting denied was huge. Freaking field though, still a great KD.
I know last tournament they were spamming African clearing. That was like their
Yeah,
home map.
and the Goths. Gothfather was
Yeah.
running Goths on that map. I think they were taken out by Bob's team, if I'm not mistaken. In the losers bracket.
The broken team to only get defeated by your team.
Yeah. Beat the broken team. Showed that Elo is just a number. Especially in team games. APMs. Stewie, you are in the way of the monitor. Okay. Slevin is the fastest. And let's look at the draft. The map draft, I don't think I put it in yet. This is the last draft from the other team. I will drop it in there right now. Stewie, you are really in the way, man. My cat. Pain in the butt sometimes. Just taking a bath right in front of the monitor. Okay. So Champs Dugros chose Arabia. Ooh, we're gonna see Steppe. The Gothfathers chose Steppe. I absolutely love that map. Always have.
Those can be long games.
Yep, they sure can.
Which I wonder if that's what Tall thinks like their strengths are, because African clearing typically goes like fairly late as well, due to how spaced out everybody is. So I wonder if they like playing the longer game.
Yeah, they may. I will have to see what civs they actually drafted. Looks like Eloito is going to be MVP. Congratulations, Eloto. Maybe it's Eloto. I don't know.
Holy cow! Why is there like 50 pre-games? Oh, I have the caster roll now.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it
Got
needs to
it.
go. It's so much clutter. Like, I think we're gonna go back to pre-games just on the days of the match. Sunday was chaotic, so we had them all set up ahead of time because I was casting and playing and just a bit much to deal with. Um, Actually, I'm gonna BRB. I need about 30 seconds.
I wish we had the Civ drafts so I could think about what Civs they would play. So then I could be completely wrong, like usual. Because nobody ever plays the Civs that I think they should. I like the Lombardia ban. What a boring ass map.
Alrighty, I'm coming back. So they banned Lombardia and they banned Colosseum. So a very open map and a very closed map were banned.
Yeah, I was saying I think Lombardia is very boring. Lombardia, as Combine Bob likes to
Lombardia.
call it.
Like the one slow map, you could say. We didn't practice step, rip. Panic picked it in the last 5 seconds of draft. Okay, so that's not really a home map, but it's like a, hey, we might be okay on this.
He's just trying to throw us off. I don't believe that for a second.
Huh. I will say, I kind of believe it because my team did not practice step. We've played it in the past. We're like, we're comfortable on this. Screw it. Let's play step. So, it's possible they didn't.
Sure, Spencer.
I'm not lying. We did not practice step. Sometimes you don't have to. You just know, like, I don't know. Sip draft, sip draft, sip draft. We didn't practice hamburger last set when we played Hunting's team on it, or last tournament. We just knew they were bad on it.
For what map?
Hamburger, when we home map picked it against Hunting's and Sammy's team, um, we just knew they sucked on it, and we never practiced it. The only reason. Okay, here's the Civ draft.
Holy cow,
Well,
look at these bands.
for sure, Team RC, we also didn't have the strat that we did against their team. So we had a strat. We just didn't
Alright,
practice
so
it.
Godfather used Lithuanians, Saracens, and Koreans.
There's a random pick in there. That's interesting.
Champs used Cumans, Incas, and Dravidians, I believe.
And also, RC, your team's hell to play on that map. Even if we practiced it, we would have died. So there was no reason to.
So if it's step, I'm assuming we'll see. Oh god, I don't even know. None of these are step civs.
Step. Let's see. Chinese is banned. Humans was used. I mean, you're not really gonna go them on step. Hmm. Maybe.
Interesting. I guess we'll see. Maybe a Persian douche. Who knows?
Is this where they use Goths?
Yeah, maybe.
I know they love to use them. They have them in the lineup.
I'd
I
imagine Arabia will be like Ethiopians, Magyars, and some Italians if we get to Arabia. And then for the Godfather team, it would be like uh, Franks, Vietnamese, and Malay
Oh,
Mayans.
the other
I don't
team
know.
has Goths. I just realized that.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
the Godfather team. Okay.
I have no idea. Let's just get into the game and see what they end up picking.
Yeah, we can speculate all we want. What? My clicking's not working. Oh, there it goes. The hell, my game is bugged. Heck and back. Okay. Ta. Game 2.
Welcome to Age of Empires.
Right.
Boom. Magyar's here.
Ooh, look at
Wow.
this movement by blue. Okay, I guess it's only a few seconds idle. And
I was
you know
completely
what?
wrong.
I actually love that. A few seconds idle to plop it right on the gold and the 2 boars. Wow. Gothfather. Yeah, what are the civs? Playing the Bohemians. Freaking Phil with the Berbers as pocket. Dega. Was Dega in last game?
No.
They went to their bullpen.
It was Slevia
Slevin or whatever.
or
Yeah.
Slevins, yeah, whatever his
Yeah.
name is.
So Dega has switched for Slevin. Now, Gothfather, is this still like, were you guys still about an 11-point team with this switch, or was it a upgrade? I don't know what Dega's elo is. I'm curious.
Didn't expect them
Downgrade.
to pick Goths against the Gothfather.
Same, 11 points. Okay. Right. Double Rocco is the Goths. Okay, there's one of our predictions is actually right. Magyars. I don't like this. I hate this is so much idle time getting this to the
Yeah,
wood.
well, the last time Step was in the team game map pool, I made a point to watch all the high level players play it, like Sato and everyone.
And what do they
Everyone
do?
just puts their TC down instantly.
Yes.
Every
This
single one of
look,
them. They don't
he's
care about walking to a gold or berries or anything. They
he's
just put
down
it
a
down
Vil.
instantly.
He's
So
down a Vil. Look, 9. We're gonna see 10 from everybody else. Very well.
yeah,
It's
I
almost a
think in
Vil.
1v1s, which Step was just in the 1v1 map pool. I don't know if it still is, but I think in 1v1s the meta is to like walk it into the middle so that you can take all the deer.
Ooh,
And
that's
the 1v1 the map kind of generates differently as
okay.
well, but yeah,
But
it's
also like
interesting, right?
look what this also did. Look how far the wait. Where's his other
Yeah,
boar?
you've got to like get loom to
Oh,
pull
he
the
pulled it.
boars.
Look how far he has to walk and like
Yeah.
walking for the deer too. I think that's a bit of a throw where he put it and maybe he doesn't know how to play the map, I assume. I mean, you don't get to prep for the home maps. You just, oh, that's what they picked. Okay, we're playing step. I bet yellow
Yeah.
has not played this map.
I assume that yeah, I mean I would either get loom or just house trick the boar, but I guess that worked out fine.
See, see a ping. So freaking Phil's pointing out that he's on his deer way out there. Who else is taking deer? Okay, Camp Stugro's taking deer. We don't see the Godfather on deer. We don't see anyone on Ta taking deer. Maybe they're not that good at this map either. It seems like
We've
both
seen a lot
teams.
of we've seen a lot of Malay this tournament.
Ooh, okay. I thought the Vil was forgotten. Yes, we have, and they did really well last tournament too. That's another Civ that's just gotten better. Quick up
Hmm.
times, or like kind of more Vils behind your uptime. You could say you just go up later.
Yep.
What are these pings from Green? Did he scout? Oh wow, he saw the dead deer. Love that.
Yeah, Phil's on it.
Good scouting, Phil.
So those are good like harassment spots. So it's good to note that Magyars will have like a definite advantage in early feudal, considering they have 2 bonuses working towards their scout rush, and Berbers kind of only have the slightly better eco from the Vils moving faster. But actually, that's pretty good on this map, considering you're walking to go get everything, and the you're milling
True.
those middle res. Yeah, I actually didn't think about that. So I guess
Yeah,
Berbers are better.
I like it. It's definitely an
Like
eco
better on this
bonus.
map. But once Castle Age comes, man, I love Berbers. Berbers are just insane. They can flood 3, 4 stable camels or knights if they have to. And I would definitely give them an advantage over Magyars at that point in the game.
And also, crap. Actually, I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Never mind. Did Todd draft Goths? If not, I'm upset. No, Todd did not get Goths. So we will not see the Gothfather playing his Goths, but we will see double Roko with the Goths. And the very forward barracks. I feel like I would have liked the barracks just... I like what he's doing here.
Completing that wall.
Maybe the other side to your TC too.
Yeah, there is a good bit of walling on this map. Usually you're pretty safe, and then the game goes a bit later.
Where is the Magyar stable? Oh, it's okay. The forward vills. Actually, I don't hate that. I guess your vills are already out there. It's more
Yep.
forward, so that's what they were both thinking. Forward vills, build your forward stuff. Look, more deer. You have the map
Yeah.
control. I mean, why not? You're up
Yeah, if only
first.
Magyars still got hunting dogs. They would be very dominant here. It was like old tech that that got taken like 10 years ago.
Yeah. Idor, that's literally how our last draft went. When you see the Goth stolen in your Gothfather. People might even take it because the name. Oh, Gothfather. Well, let's not give you the Goths. I want to go this mode. Sometimes it's just easier to see.
Yeah, I wonder if the tall team will target the deer vills a lot more,
I have a,
considering he was flaring them.
I have a
Because I know
glare.
sometimes that all kind of gets forgotten about.
Wait, what was it? What gets
Yeah,
forgotten?
since he was flaring those deer vills, I wonder if that will be like their first
It
target.
looks like it is his target, actually.
Yeah, because I know sometimes teams just kind of forget about that. They just like fight at each other's bases, and everybody's just taking the deer in the middle as a peace deal.
Now, I think we're going to see a lot of the vills bounce out now, or spears could protect. Alito is going to be fine. He's got a spear to help the vill. Fletching is in for double Roko. He could have been a little bit more aggressive there. Although, there are scouts for freaking Phil. Freaking Phil, man.
I was gonna say that Teal misclicked infantry armor, but they get it for free now. It's still taking me some time to get used to that stuff.
Oh, right,
As I
Malay.
saw he had infantry armor.
Now these vills could be in trouble. They kind of know they're there. He's just looking for them. And boom. Gotta fight with the vills here. Oh, but
Clean
it's a
micro
lot of
there.
scouts. Maybe not. This is really caught out.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
Data
and
doing work.
Teal gets the better engagement with more numbers.
Now, do we see damage anywhere else? Alito banging on a stable. That's 2 Vil kills for 3 Vil kills, 4 Vil kills for
You can
freaking
even kill
Phil.
that spear if you micro the weak
Yeah,
scout.
you're right. Drop the spear. He wants more Vils. Smells blood.
You know,
The
in typical
Woodbine.
caster curse fashion, I just said that this game goes long. These maps go long. So of course, you
And
know, this will end in like feudal age. Since I
yes,
said
this
that.
is huge damage. He could even kill the archers if he really wants, and then continue to kill. But I like going for the Vils, run away. Be annoying. Scouts are doing work. These are some risky Vils right here, but I mean, you can't really run them home. That's risky too. Heavily out microing double Roko. Or he was distracted, I don't know.
Yeah, double Rogo gets a good engagement though. Dega will get cleaned up.
Oh,
Oh,
you're
player
player
4.
4 on his base. Okay, that's
So
why
they're
they
both
were
kind of
idle.
trading.
He lost the Ville that we missed.
It is to be noted that TAW is up 8 villagers and 10 military, so in a very dominant position here after coming out of the game 1 loss.
Yeah, Fletching just now coming in for Champs Dugros. Not in yet, and he's outnumbered. They're kind of just winning everywhere.
Yep. Yeah, that's one thing I noticed from TAW last tournament as well, is that they lost a lot of, maybe they didn't lose a lot, but it always seemed like they never got flustered from the losses. Like a lot of times they would lose a game and then come back looking really strong
And that's exactly
on
what's
their
happening. Now,
on their home maps.
what do you think of everyone being so damn open? Like,
What
I
do you think
guess
of Red's
yellow's...
gold situation?
Oh, what? They've been long distancing the whole time. Wow. This is...
Some Huang eco right
I
there.
don't know about this. I assume he has a market. What's the
What's his
res?
worker efficiency? Oh, yeah. He's got, look at his. He doesn't even have a market, I don't think. This guy's crazy.
That's full, what Bob would call full clown economy. Throw everyone on gold and just
Yeah, but for the
go from
clown
there.
economy, you need a market.
Yeah, you do. So it's not even clown economy. It's just, yeah. It's a big fight.
Yeah,
But it's a lot of skirms. It's a lot of skirms.
Oh, yellow has armor and forging, obviously, because he's Magyars. So
Yep.
it should go better for
does
Casse,
not. That was the difference in the fight too.
Yep.
The scouts melted to the archers. And forging, and yeah. Big movement from the Godfather. Man, he's got a lot.
He's got a
22. Does he have the
big old army.
He's got the boss army mass. That army is not afraid of anything on the map right now. I think even all 3 teams could not deal with it. Or all 3 players.
Oh, yellow opting for bloodlines here and wheelbarrow, so he wants to play a little bit longer of a feudal age, whereas
Phil rushed castle and now
Phil goes up, yeah. So that's crazy. So yellow's gonna have to find the damage here in the next 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, or else the camels and knights will just clean.
I think you did curse this game. It's looking to be quick. Maybe it continues to go on, but
I thought it was gonna be over by this point. So
these players aren't walled. Godfather's up. 2 are up for TAW. And none are up for Le Kesecula.
Le Kesecula.
Guess. Let's hear it again. Let me cue
Les Casse, écuelles.
Le Kesecula. Okay, I'm saying it wrong. Kesecula. Something like that. Even hearing it, I can't say it. Hey, there's French Kiddo. Kind of, he said.
That's funny.
Thank you for providing that recording, French Kiddo.
How far is? Oh, I can see the stats here. Yeah, so yellow is still a ways from Castle Age. So this is gonna be bad. I mean, freaking Phil's economy looks perfectly balanced here.
The armies are converging.
Yeah, this is gonna be a hard game going forward for the Frenchmen.
Just look at this.
He does jump the teal archers. He wants to get as many of them down, I guess, as
The
possible.
Godfather is not afraid of these last little bits. He's got too much.
How many stables is
This is the boss army. Phil. Green. Second TC coming down.
3. Nice.
Stables.
I like the 3.
Added the TC later to be more aggressive. You know what would be interesting, French Kiddo? When the French team plays, to have you as a co-caster, so when we listen in on the spy camps, you could be like the translator.
Yeah. Or when the Russian team plays, you could have like Dev or Ray or someone.
Oh
listen
yeah,
in.
or the Spanish team, like get
RC.
RC.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to start doing that. I'm gonna
Or
start doing that.
BC.
Yeah, that would actually be super cool.
Use the advantages.
Yeah.
What do you mean you can try? Dude, you live in France. I
What do
hope you could translate.
You try to understand.
It's not like Dev or Ray, where I'm pretty sure like Russian's their second language. Like French is your first language. What are you talking about?
Maybe
You
he
can
meant try
Oh,
casting.
GG. Just done.
Yeah, it
Game
is
ended. Well played, Tall. Freaking
Three-
Phil's Casse there was insane.
3 are up.
Blue also played insane.
I think the Gothfather, he looked strong last tournament too. Champs Dugro is wanting to kill. Okay, this you're not supposed to continue. It's actually in the rules, but it was only exactly stat padding. In fact, I didn't make a rule for it, but you could even take away these last
I like how
kills from the
Godfather says
stats.
question mark.
Yeah, he's like, what are you doing?
What a Chad.
Because he's hurting his eco kills.
What an absolute Chad.
In fact, let me see what they are. Eco KD.
Yeah,
I'm
you
going to
call
take
that.
those 2 away. -2 from Gothfather's deaths and Camps Dugro's kills. Because that's not right. He continued on. And we said you're not supposed to.
Well, now it's 1-1, right? We're all tied up.
Yeah, 1-1.
So Arabia is coming.
Let's look at the stats. Let's get the MVP in. So 1-1, another set going to game 3. But a lot of sets that have gone to 3. I don't know how many. So it's quite a bit.
Yeah, Phil has a good point. I don't know if I would take away any of his eco kills, because in the cheap game, in the Havoc game,
it's been
there was some kills after.
Okay, you're right. Then
And he just said that they farmed a lot of kills in the north.
Okay.
So I would say it's just leave it.
Because everyone's doing it a little bit here.
Unless it's like some very blatant stuff, like where someone just straight up doesn't resign for like 10 minutes. And then what we could do is we could just pause it when the game actually would have ended.
That's a good point.
You know what I
right
mean?
when the GG's called, cut off. Maybe I'll start doing that. Nah.
And then just take a screenshot of the Vill accounts
Yeah,
or
it's not
something.
a terrible idea, but it
GG.
does need to be even across the board if there is a change. Because I'm sure this isn't the first team that did it. But it was very blatant. It's like, what are you doing, man?
Well, I mean, Havoc sent his entire eco forward to die to Light Cav, so it's like, if you're not gonna discount that, then
okay, he's making a point because it's not called. They are slaughtering more of
That's
red.
what I just said.
Yeah, and look, it's actually screwing red. You're making a good point. So he screwed his own teammate. Red had lost. He still resigned. Oh gosh, it really screwed his teammate. Like, he had only lost 6. And it goes up to like 24 or something. Stat patterns, man. Just resigned immediately, guys. I mean, it's GG. Player 6 is actually on our side. Okay. Back to the stats. Oops. What did I click? Wow. Gothfather, insane KD. The poll is still out there. 51 and 8. I usually don't influence the votes, but I know who's getting my vote.
Yeah, he played that super well.
That's just a clear MVP right there. We don't even have to vote. We're gonna vote. But I'd be shocked if he doesn't win it.
I really like Bohemian Flank. I think they're very underrated.
Bohemian Flank. Yeah, and like the early chemistry, a lot of damage, especially against like knights. It's sort of like Viking Arbs and Imp, but like a different version in Castle Age, you could say. The extra attack.
Yeah, I meant more just for like the blacksmith's cheaper, so you
Oh,
get that down, you can get fletching, and then you got the mining tech, so you kind of like always have enough gold.
yeah, I guess chemistry is just a bonus on top of all of that.
Yeah, usually what I like to do is I get chemistry on the way to imp, is I think the way most people do it.
I want to see the gold mined stat. Okay, I'll look at that right now. Gothfather. I need to just have the sheet open and I can just up. That's what I should be doing. I'm writing down like the MVPs. I need to just have the spreadsheet ready. Update the stats right there. Okay. Votes are in. Let's look at the. You wanted to see the gold. Gold mined.
Oh, well, I just meant I know Bohemians never have an issue because they get the tax for instantly.
I guess they can kind of like even do some market stuff if they want with all that gold mining. 3,800. That's like tons.
Yeah, in
But
1v1 you
everyone
see
else.
that basically all just turned into monks.
Yeah, and something that's really standing out to me actually, the Magyar. Look at the tiny amount of gold mined. Less than half.
Yeah, well he stayed feudal age a lot longer.
Yeah, I guess you don't need it until you're up. Oh, and he's not. Okay, he's not up.
Yeah.
You don't need it
Yeah,
if you're
so
not.
yeah.
Youch.
Yeah, I don't think he was expecting that good of a castle age time from Phil. Phil played that really well.
Seemed a little risky not getting the armor and stuff because they lost like one fight, but overall, yeah, I think he definitely got away with it and made it work. Wasn't taking damage. Got damage on the opposing pocket early. I think it was like 3 or 4 kills that yellow had, or 4 deaths for yellow. Let's go to game 3, and I think it's Arabia. Very quick step game.
Yeah, usually step you've got like trade, all sorts of stuff. It's like really late game army comps. That was fast.
Yeah, very. There wasn't walling. It's not that hard of a map to wall, and everyone was just open. Okay. Game 3 decider between TAW and
Casse, écuelles.
Casse, écuelles.
yeah, you try it.
I don't think I have any French in me.
I'll cue Florian again.
Les casses écuelles.
Casse, écuelles. Zalto, thank you for the follow. Okay, there's Vietnamese.
Here we go. These
I'll watch the
Arabia
ranks.
games. Oh, it was some ads. These Arabia games have been awesome though. I know you're a big Arabia hater, but these Arabia games have all gone like pretty late and been sick
They've
games.
been good. I'm not Arabia hater. I love Arabia. I hate the deer right now. That's the only thing I hate about the map.
Well, and understandably, you don't like the fact that we play it all the time. So, like, any tournament host kind of wants to see some of the more unique maps.
That's all we ever played. Thank you for the sub, freaking Phil. Love it.
He doesn't want to see the ads.
Oh, it's during an ad. You're
I don't want to
100%
either.
right.
Here, I'll use my prime.
You're 100% right. He said, "Screw you ads. I want to watch." Thank you, Zumpy. Ads will never get you again. And last tournament, I know there were several people that had subscribes during it. Like, Lapach is like, I was watching our set, the ads pissed me off so much, I just subscribed. I wanted to just enjoy our set.
Alright, so what do we got here? We've got Godfather against Champs. I think that was the same setup, right? It was the same. They were against each other the last game.
And it went really well.
Yeah. And I like the civs here. Persian Pocket, very interesting.
Okay, real quick. Gotta distract from it. This is what I hate right now. Look where these stupid deer are. They're in BFE and they're behind a wood line. Why the hell did they make this change? That's why I don't like this map right now. It's because of this bull crap. And let's look at other people's deer. Where the hell are his? Okay. Like, why? At least they're not behind a wood line.
They're hard to find, for sure.
It's just stupid, man. But yeah, back to the introductions.
Oh, I was just looking at how the civs kind of shaped up against each other. I think it's pretty even. Tatars are a little bit interesting. Don't get arb, right? So you kind
Yeah.
of fall off a bit.
Oh, and
In Imp,
it's so brutal now when this happens. Like that,
the
that
reset.
will make me rage. I will be so mad in Dark Age when I'm like, that alone, I'm like, I'll play Coliseum. It's very Arabia-esque. It's giga open. It's a Chad map. Like, why not? Why not Coliseum instead? It's even more
Yeah.
punishing. But you don't have to
Persians
deal with this.
are an interesting pick because they had Burgundians available, so they opted for Persians over Burgundians. I'd assume, knowing that they were going to face Franks, and I guess he wants to have access to the camels.
I think so. The hybrid option.
Franks are just insane.
And Franks are insane, and I'm not a fan of camels in these 3v3s typically. They just,
Yep.
I haven't seen anything to show that they're really that good. No one has like clapped with camels. The flanks like have to be dead or something. One flank has to be dead.
Yeah, it's certainly much trickier playing the camels.
Because there's
being
a
the
lot
camel
more
player.
cav dancing, especially in a team fight. You're like dancing the cav. If it's camels, they just melt. Like the knights will be much better at that fight. Hadiraja, thank you for the follow. Good to have you here. And then we see the Ethiopians. I'm curious to what time he went for. He did a 19 up. And the Gothfather did a 20. I really like 18 up because it punishes 20 up. 19 up does not really punish 20 up. By the time you get there, you're even. That's the whole point of 19 up, is to counter 18 up.
It depends. I think sub like the better players are definitely better at utilizing those power spikes than we are. I think.
Yeah. But it is like even us, it's the difference of like 4v2 archers early, which is
Well, you can't mess up your build
nasty.
because if you try to go 18 pop and you don't get enough on wood, you're just gonna die because your economy is incredibly fragile, and you
But
you know if you forget to send as many on wood, then you can't afford the ranges, and that defeats the whole purpose of going 19 pop or 18 pop. Also,
it's tight.
if you face someone like Meisel or someone like Tapwater, someone that drushes you, your entire build can just fall apart.
That's a good point.
So it's definitely it's definitely like.
Speaking of that, I did get wrecked yesterday by a drush doing Ethiopian 18 up, 2 on wood. Got effed. So you have a point there.
Yeah. But I like it. It seems like everybody's build here was pretty clean. Everybody's getting the ranges down.
Yeah, some Oh wait, I was thinking he was against that way. Okay, yeah, this is good. I actually like how Red walled this. Super safe, gold safe, wood safe, berries in the back.
Yep.
That is a clean base setup.
Yeah, they have a good map. Do they have the Arabia map like I was talking about? Yeah, they do. See, everybody on Phil's team has forward golden berries.
Forward gold, forward gold, forward gold. See, this is the other problem with this map right now. Forward berries. Then we have back berries, back berries. Wow, you called it. Like, I like games being fair. I don't like deer behind a wood line. One side has back golds, one side has forward berries. Like, it's just stupid. Whatever they did, I hope there's a patch soon to fix it, because our version for the tournament will update with that patch, whatever the current Arabia is. I'm really hoping, because this is just bad. It's still a great map and it's been great games. But
yeah, it's a clear advantage. Anybody that tells you like, "Oh, I'd rather have front main gold and front berries," is just they're just trolling you. They're just
Yeah.
being unreasonable.
Like,
You know,
say your team is playing a clone of itself. The team that has the advantage is gonna beat the clone. Like
9 times, yeah,
9
7,
out of
8, 9
10. Yeah,
times out of
say
10.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like it is an advantage.
yeah. See, you've got people like Sammy out there that are just internet trolls
I
that are gonna
love
say
having
stuff
my
like
gold
this.
forward.
Keyboard warriors.
And this is what we're saying. Look how crippling this is right now. Forward gold, already getting fooked. Off the berries too. This is crippling. Doesn't mean they're gonna lose or like the other team's gonna win because of it, but this is a big deal. I would at least like if they're gonna do this, the other side should be the opposite. Make it like even. Don't just screw one side.
Yeah, it'd be
This is-
interesting if everybody just had forward res, like forward berries, forward main goal, because that would just play on the aggression a lot more.
Right, like everybody or nobody or something, but
Yeah.
this is just crap. I don't know what the hell they did. Arabia is broken right now. And I will say if I would have known it was going to be this bad, I actually wouldn't have put it in. Even though it's been
Yep.
good games, I would not have put it in when it can be this one-sided.
Double market. I like it.
Like there's a reason we ban Arabia right now, my team, or we did, because we don't want to lose because we got a shit map and they got a good map. If it's like a really close game.
Yeah, I'm really liking the civs for freaking Phil's team though, even though they do have a not as advantageous map. Their civs just look like they make a lot more sense than the French teams.
Ooh, and we see Dago. Getting in on Alito. There's a bear chasing him. I think you just ignore the bear and you try to kill some bills.
Look how much idle time the Persian player has as well. A minute 35. So like, your whole bonus of having the TC work faster is just like gone.
Yeah. That totally neutralizes it. And Goth freaking Phil almost walled. The walls seem a bit late for actually there's no walls really for Alito.
Yeah, I mean, as a pocket, you typically.
You kind
I
of
know
need him
Hunting
because
would
of
crucify me for saying this, but like, if you like your walls should kind of be finishing up now ish, maybe like 16, 17 minutes.
right.
But if flanks are coming to your base, something else has gone wrong. Big engagement there from Phil. Holy cow.
Yeah, huge jump on the
Yellow,
archers. The
not
yellow was
there.
not there to protect him, and I think he's gonna maybe 2v1 this. It was close. That was a very good fight.
He's
for
got the
freaking
armor,
Phil.
and the Frank like kind of free bloodlines. I think he can just turn around and kill everything.
Yeah, I think so. Like 1v2, he single-handedly kind of clapped those two armies. Great engagement on the archers. They were split up for a second, and tons of archers went down. Well, I guess it was 4. No, it was more than 4 because some of these scouts died.
Yeah, you see how Phil's walls are kind of like completing now. I think. Just looking at the mini map, like.
Again. Okay,
Yep.
he's there this time. I thought he was gonna get the jump on him again. These are on no attack stance. They're still on no attack stance. Okay. That was awkward.
Yeah, yellow looks like he's having a rough game.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I thought he was really good in game 1. I don't know if that was stand ground or no attack stance, but they were doing nothing.
Maybe he's nervous.
Maybe. Really good by Phil though to just overpower those two armies. And now, Gothfather getting into Champ Dugro's base, gonna get 1 Vil.
He's getting gold mining in feudal age. I don't see that every day. And yellow getting bloodlines
that
here
was a
before
misclick.
armor.
He canceled it.
Oh, he canceled it. Okay.
Yep. I was about to say I think that's a misclick, and he canceled. What are the res? Freaking Phil's about to go up for actually Champs Dugros. Uh-oh. He's not firing.
Yeah,
He's
but
not
I mean,
firing.
look at freaking Phil's, or like just you can look at the res in the bottom
Man.
right. Look at it compared to the pocket. Like that is just a huge difference.
Yeah, I'm
That
gonna
just shows you
back
the
up.
Frank power.
What was the difference? I think purple had way more archers. Look how bad this went. Okay, he had 14 to 11. He doesn't fire. And he just gets wiped by a hill. Like, you're up. You're like up to castle. You don't need to take this fight at all. That really hurts. Look at this. Oof.
Ooh, yeah, he
And
loses the
just
3 that
run, and he
made the
stayed,
difference.
and he committed still. You gotta take your losses and back. And they're Ethiopians. So the Godfather coming up big there, really. That actually looks like it turns the whole side, I would say.
Yeah, I wonder how much the HP difference matters fighting like Ethiopians. I've never heard a lot about the Vietnamese
Oh,
HP bonus.
look at this sandwich. He
Yeah,
almost got. Yeah, this is huge.
incredible play from TAW here.
They are just wiping armies left and right.
And they look like they've taken it to another level in these last 2 games.
Right. This is not TAW of last tournament. Well, they were good last tournament. This seems like a pretty damn good team. Some new faces. We didn't get to see Phil play Arabia like maps that much. What was it like? We saw them on.
They played a lot of African clearing.
Yeah.
I know that was like mainly their home map, if my memory suits me.
Right. Another
Um,
big wipe. I want to see the KDs.
And I don't know if you remember, but they had a lot of team walling and stuff. We talked about how they had like really good chemistry.
Were they the team
we
that
we
walled
thought.
across
They
on
team walled like
Beach Fight?
everything.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
some other
they team
maps
walled like every
too.
map.
I think they even said like we don't
Golden
even.
Pit, they had team walls.
Yeah, very big team players. They probably have a lot of games together in their Discord or wherever they hang out. There's probably a TAW Discord. I would be surprised if
I'm
there
sure.
wasn't. Look at the KD though. Freaking Phil, 27 and 12, 20 and 8 for Godfather. A lot of that had to do with that fight on the hill, the 14 getting wrecked by the
Yeah, and he's
11.
absolutely smoked yellow to Castle Age. So
Yep,
you know,
him
I
and
love the first knights. Knights with +2 just demolished everything.
him and Dega are both up. Godfather again with the big boss size army. No one wants to deal with that. You can't deal with that, honestly.
Yep. Important to note though, he's not even up. I don't think, right? Unless I'm blind.
Godfather,
Yeah, he hasn't
he
even
is up.
clicked. Oh, he
Oh,
is.
I thought he
He
was
just
up.
clicked. He just clicked.
Okay,
So
you're
it is a
right.
little late.
Yes,
Purple will have crossbow Bodkin.
I thought he was up. Second TC coming up for Dega. He knows he's ahead of his guy. We're gonna see ballistics rushed for double Roko.
Ooh. Dega forgetting double bit X. That's another thing that happens with these very tight builds. People forget basic eco upgrades.
And could you imagine if Champs Dugros never took that fight? He knows he's up. He would have had like so much time with the big mass and crossbows.
Yep.
That's the difference of being here or being here right now. Sold my soul to click. The Godfather really needed up. And it sounds like he sold the crap out of everything. The
Yep.
walls are
Red getting ballistics.
the walls are
Oh, so
just
Red will
now
have
up.
very powerful crossbows because Tatars get the thumb ring for free. So he has, thumb ring and ballistics at the moment. So he'll be very deadly for
And
a while.
no
'Cause,
ballistics for Dega opting to go for the TC first.
yeah, I don't like that. Personally, I always like to get ballistics first. Now the university comes down.
Yep, these are gonna get slaughtered by ballistics. He has it, right? Yes, he does have ballistics.
Yeah, I watched it come in.
Okay.
And he's Tatars, right? So he has thumb ring. Instant.
Nasty. And now he knows he needs it too. He still has good numbers. Maybe that's why he opted for the TC. He knows he can be kind of defensive. He's not behind. But this is
Spencer, I'm
Tatars.
gonna need like 5 minutes.
All right, no
my
worries.
dog is needing.
All right. Let me see big movement on the right. Eloito going with the camels. I don't know how I feel about that when the archer player is way ahead. I think if you go camels, you have to run at pocket. These will get slaughtered by archers. just a fight you cannot take. Yeah, I agree, bioengineer Engineer. Camels be a throw. And it looks like knights are now being queued. I don't know what's going on with the micro here. It's a misplay by Champs Dugros again. He's throwing out a lot of archers. Show Mangonel. Oh. The split. Repairvilles are in. Dodged it again. Wow, this is clean. Oh my gosh. Very well played, Godfather.
Sorry about that, Spencer. I'm back.
Alright, just some sick Mangonel dodges by the Godfather. He's just
Oh,
feeling
awesome.
it up. I mean, he's feeling up. He's just feeling it. Like, he's tearing it up right now.
Yeah, it looks like it. What's he, Vietnamese? He's got a great civ. Look at him using 2 control groups there.
Oh, the
That's
GG
awesome.
is called.
Oh, GG called.
You can tell when a player's in a groove, too.
Oh, we're gonna have some more kill padding here. Wow, what an amazing reverse sweep
Yeah,
from TAW.
reverse sweep, insane eco KD from Godfather. The KDs, really good from freaking Phil and the Godfather. Dega was in a little bit of trouble, but he wasn't like, oh, I guess he was going to get sieged. Who knows? Congrats, freaking Phil. Ta, the Godfather. That was insane, says RC. Yeah, congratulations on your guys' win. Is this the second reverse sweep? Third?
Second, I think.
Second reverse sweep. Okay.
I believe.
Second reverse sweep. All the games are in now. So we know everything. The brackets are
Yes.
updated. I'm going to do the poll. Or the vote.
I wonder if TAW is one of
Les
those
Casse
teams that has to
écuelles.
like
Oops,
take a
I did
loss
not mean
to
to
like
bump
get
that.
their headspace straight. I've heard Harris say that, and I know like some fighters are like that, right? They have to get like punched in the face really cleanly to like actually start fighting. You know, like in like a UFC ring or something or a
Yeah.
boxing ring.
Honestly, I always feel like round one of any of these sets is like the two teams aren't in the groove yet. As the set goes on, the players are more and more like feeling it. They know, like, I don't know how to explain it. Game 3 always feels amazing compared to game 1.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Oh yes, MVP. Who was the MVP? Dega, the Godfather.
I'll tell you another cool thing. It looks like these Godfather and freaking Phil. It looks like they've improved a lot since the last tournament. At least in my eyes, it looks like they're cleaner players, stronger players.
I agree. I think even 3v3 isn't something we play that often. You can see teams that are back are much more in the groove, where some of them are just figuring it out.
Yep.
Like a lot of us play 1v1s, 4v4s. 3v3s is completely different than any of those. It's similar to them in some ways. Like there is the 2 together, there is the 1v1 side, but the rotations.
You've got the lone pocket.
Yeah, and where to go and where to hit and wiping out armies. There's so much more to the game, 3 vs 3. I think it's the best setting for these tournaments. I think it's the most entertaining. 4v4 can be just, oh, this side's fighting this one, that one's fighting that one. And then there's rotations maybe later if a side's dying, or you might nuke a pocket or something of the other side.
Yeah. No, I agree. I like 3v3. It's cool.
Yeah.
All right, Spencer. I will. My dog puked, by the way, which is kind of why I wanted to get it cleaned up instantly. Yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna go
I
make
gotta
sure
go.
all that's straight. Yeah.
Yeah.
But thanks for having me. Super well played to TAW, and honestly, super well played to the other team. Right? I think we obviously know that they didn't really know the rule book that well. Maybe it's a language barrier thing because they did that sling, right? So they didn't know that the sling would be penalized. So I think maybe as they find their grooves through this Swiss bracket, that they will get a lot of success. I
Yeah.
definitely can see some teams that they are going to beat.
He'll get better. Definitely. Ta looking good too, like you said. I'll update the brackets. Thanks for casting, Zumpy.
Absolutely. Had a blast. See you guys.
Alright, see ya. Okay, we're gonna take a glimpse at the brackets. I'm excited. I have not seen these. This is new to me. Let's take a gander. Looks like Gothfather's gonna get MVP unless there's some drastic changes to the votes. He's got 75% right now. Okay, looking at the brackets, I have a very small screen. I'm gonna pull it up in my browser. Okay. So we know round 2 now. Drunken Tomatoes against F stands for Fearsome. Does it show the 0-1 teams where they are, or is it just scattered all over the place? I don't know how to tell. This is new to me. Godfather, congratulations on the MVP, and congratulations to Ta. You guys are 1-0. Gonna be facing another 1-0 team in round 2. Oh, you're gonna be facing my team. Wow. Okay. Okay. So it's got to see my opponents. I love it. Tryhards and Ta squaring off. Delayed Water Patch going against the Onage and others. Meta players. Meta players. So that's interesting. The team we just played, Tryhards, is facing the team Ta just beat. Are these all linked like that? Is that what's going on? Dream Killers played. It is. Dream Killers played Drunken Tomatoes. And Stomp played F stands for Fearsome. So there is kind of like some brackets almost. I didn't know that. So teams are kind of linked in certain ways for who's playing who. VL Honduras playing Hello Hello. Fruits and Friends against Clan VL Team A. Now Fruits and Friends, it's 2-2-0 teams. I'm looking forward to seeing that set too. I think that's gonna be really good. Ta and Tryhards. And then we also have 2.5 Militia against Icelandic Steel Clubbers. It says club because the name wouldn't fit. We didn't get to see that team. They got a bye. Oh no. Oh yes we did. What am I thinking? They played. I'm mixing games up. That will be the first test for the Icelandic Steel Clubbers. Because they did have an easier team. Nice Guys and Raiding Party. I'm looking forward to that also. I know Nice Guys fell to Clan VL, but they looked pretty good. And Raiding Party, I think that's going to be a close series. Stop Hitting Yourselves. They had a bye in round 1. Oh, I guess my mouse isn't highlighting any of these. What a noob. I should have shared my actual browser. Housewives on the right in slot number 20. And Stop Hitting Yourself. That will be interesting too. That's the 2-0 team against a team that did receive a bye, but they were trying to play Stop Hitting Yourselves. Their opponents, one of them didn't make it. And then Malaysia Gate against Low APM Legends. So that was another bye team. They'll be facing the Low APM Legends. Looking forward to all of that. We can all start getting our games scheduled right now, guys. I don't mind if they're all crammed on a Sunday. That was actually kind of cool. But if you want to get them earlier in the week, that's fine too. can be one big long stream. It can be tomorrow, throughout the week. Whenever they happen, they happen. I'm going to update all the stats and get that out there, the leaderboards. I think there's a lot to do. There's a new prediction thing. Other than that, that's it for round 1. Everything's locked in. Round 2 of the Summer Slapdown 2 has begun, and I'm looking forward to seeing these next games. Alright guys, GG's. I'll see you all later.